Hey there everyone, NoDMAA here coming at you with Dragon Ball Fusion World deck profile. So we're going to talk about the starter deck profile, go through all the cards. I was originally going to do this deck profile on the client itself, but since this is the exact same starter deck, that'd be like, we can also see what the cards actually look like and stuff at the same time. I was like, okay, that's a pretty neat idea. So yeah, let's do that, you know. so yeah, I found these at Target. Attack on Target. This is also technically an Attack on Target video. Well, I didn't find it. My friends found it, and I was like, thank you. Trace Leches and M. Fargo Larga actually got me 2 of each. I got the Goku one too, but we'll do a separate video for that once I actually have a chance to mess around with it. That way we can actually do the double, like, opening and a deck profile. Because I've been playing this deck on rank, and like just overall my experience with Fusion World, like the first like 10 episodes or so, and I'm like, man, this game is fun. It reminds me of Masters a lot, which is also scary to me. You get how to play. Oh, they get you a bonus pack. What is this? That's pretty cool. Bonus pack. 7 cards and type. Let's see here. How to play, energy marker, bonus pack. A total of 7 cards in deck have hollow versions. The bonus pack includes one of them. Oh, that's sick. I wonder which ones are valuable ones. Let's see. Ooh, is it Trunks? Ah, it's Final Flash. All right, this card I kind of like. Took me a while to get used to. Wow, that looks really good actually. Well, I'm actually pretty mesmerized because this is the first Fusion World card I have in person. Dang, Final Flash. Looks sick. But yeah, we can go through the deck profile, like just what the Vegeta deck's all about. It's all about just gaining aggro power and pressure, and drawing cards in hand. Like it's very similar to Digimon Blue from the beginning of that game, actually, where you're trying to gain card advantage while also being like a beat stick. Kind of like Blue Omnimon. Let's see here. So we got the leader. So they flip back and forth for those who don't know. So this is the common side, and then there's the foil side. Dang, that looks really good. Like, I've been using this leader, like, a lot. So how this game works, basically, like, you have to get to 4 or less life to awaken your leader. So when you attack with your leaders, you draw 1 card that's like a generic effect so far on every single leader I've seen. I could be wrong. Maybe not every single leader, but Vegeta has it. Let's see. Awaken when your life is 4 or less. Draw 1 card, then flip it over. So when that happens, you flip it over. Then you turn into a Super Saiyan, or whatever the next form is. When attacking, draw 1. He's also 15k more higher. And then once per turn, if you have 7 or less cards, he gets 15k for the turn. So he becomes a 35k, like, beat stick. Vegeta hits hard, he draws you a card, like, every turn as long as you keep your hand, like, at the right pacing, you know? Then our foil cards in here are Gotenks. So Gotenks is a really good recycler, you know? He's foil too, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, add up to 1 Sun Goten and up to 1 Trunks Youth, cost 2 or less from your drop zone to your hand. So this is really good to recycle your on-play draw Trunks, your Goten for a 10k counter, or the Super Saiyan Goten for another swing, and you're able to bounce something. So he's overall good. I most of the time just recycle to have counters, or to play the, well, it's the same because you can counter with them. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. My favorite card. I only have 2 in my build. Crazy. Should get another starter deck on the client so I can have 4 or like more than 2. Double strike. So that hits your opponent for 2 damage instead of 1. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost 4 or less and place it at the bottom of the deck. So it also sends it spins things to the bottom too, like similar to what blue does in Digimon. So that's why I like playing this deck a lot. It kind of reminds me of blue, like what it used to be, like the simple way of like just bouncing stuff away. And then this has 0 counter because it's a really strong card. It's a 5 drop, but he has a really strong effect, and he's a double striker. So generic Gotenks, he's a 3k, he's a 3 cost, 25k beater. I sometimes just charge the vanillas into energy, so most of the time he just goes into energy. Just lay it out as we go. Son Goku Super Saiyan 3 art. If we run 4 of it, he's a 4k, he's a 4 cost, like 30k beater. Most of the time I just use it to counter or charge it, because I really just charge the vanillas most of the time because they don't do anything for me other than being beat sticks. A lot of these cards actually can become beat sticks and have beneficial effects. Like this Goten's good because he's a 1 drop 15k, like he's a good early game card. But during the late game, if I get him, I just charge him because I'm like, what's the point? You're a 1 drop, you can't hit the leader at all. Like I can't do anything with you unless well, I can counter with it, but like if I need the other cards more to play them out, then I just charge it away. This Goten is really good. This Goten, when attacking, add up to 1 life card to your hand so you can get to awaken faster and add hand advantage. Then if you have fewer cards in your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and return it to the owner's hand. So this Goten is really solid. He's not as good as the Trunks, but I like the Goten. Like, you need 4/4 for the combo to work with Gotenks to recycle them. This the foil leader. Then we got Son Gohan, 2 of. He's really good. He has the permanent, your turn. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, that card gets 15k. He's a 10k counter too, so he becomes a 3500 attacker when you have 7 or less cards in your hand. That's the goal. You want to stay around 7 max. You want to have a lot of cards early game until you awaken, basically, because then it starts mattering for Vegeta leader. For Trunks youth, on play draw 1, so he's really good because you can drop him to draw early game, late game, mid game, whenever you want to draw cards, and then he can stay on board to become a 5k counter for like defense or offense. Which is what I like about this game too. Like, you can use these cards like as interceptor power-ups to make your cards stronger. And I'm like, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I love this Trunks. Of course, we only get 2. I only run 2 in the... I need to run 4. I need a second deck. I need to run 4 of this guy. He's a 2 drop. He's 15k. Permanent. Same as Gohan. If you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, you get 10k. So he becomes a 25k. And then on play, add 1 life card from your life to your hand. So he's really good. I like him. When I get a second starter deck on the client, I have 2 in real life, obviously. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Super combo. Super combos are just solid 4-ofs. You need to have 4. You can only have 4. And then opponent's turn. When this card is used in the combo from your hand, you get 10k power, so it becomes a 20k like defense card, basically. So pretty good. Oh, we got the card code. Sick. Energy marker. Energy marker's cool. You just get it if you go second. Then you can use it as a extra energy. Nice. But yeah, this is the card code for the digital version. I shouldn't have shown y'all that. I have to use it like before then. I'll use it, don't worry. So don't even, like, if you try it, it's not gonna work. For Piccolo, I most of the time charge him because I don't really like recycling my extra cards. That's what they're called in this game. Because on play, his effect lets you recycle 1 extra card from your drop to your hand, so you can get your like event cards back or options for Digimon One Piece players. For Bulma, she's just the blocker. She's a 1 cost blocker. She's also a 10k counter, so she's also useful as countering. like in case I don't want to play something. Usually, like when I play against Goku, I don't play her out because Goku will just auto kill her. I keep her in my hand for the 10k counter. That's how I kind of try my best to fight against Goku. I have to realize like my board is gonna die, so I have to like mitigate like how much board presence I have, because they'll just straight up kill it with like the 5-cost Goku. Broly recently did that to me with the 7-cost Gohan, but you gotta have that card. Let's see, 4 Majin Buu. I usually just charge him away, because it's usually a choice between him and Goten, and most of the time I just charge Majin Buu away because you can recycle Goten. Like I can get him back. 2 Gallic Gun. So I like this card because it's a 15k counter, basically. 1 cost, you have one of your leader battle cards 15 counter, and then you can draw a card when you Gallic Gun. It kind of reminds me of Love Beam. And then Final Flash, this is the regular version. Oh man, that's actually kind of sick that I got the foiled. So we run 4 Final Flash. If you have 7 fewer cards in your hand, it reduces the cost of this card in your hand by 1. Activate main, discard 1 card from your hand. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards for the cost of 5 or less and place it at the bottom of their deck. So I like this card for spinning cards away that I don't like. I think 4 is too many, to be honest, though. I know I'm going to cut this down, because I'd rather not see it all the time. So I'm like, as I'm playing more ranked, I'm really getting familiar with how Vegeta works, and I'm really understanding like the way he needs to be played. But I also realize that my deck needs to change now, and I really am dreading like honestly, I'm dreading the fact that I have to eventually spend money, but it's okay. It's for Toriyama, honestly. I love Dragon Ball. Like, I'm really remembering why I love this series, this franchise. Like, yeah. But having physical cards helps, because I know some people might want to play in person, and I'm like, okay, we'll play in person then. I got the Dragon Ball, so yeah. I got the Dragon Balls. Yeah. Thank you all so much again. Thank you so much. Like, I really can't wait to see where this goes. I want to stay mostly on digital, to be honest, because there's no scene here for Dragon Ball. I hope a scene doesn't evolve, because then I'll be forced to participate. Yeah, but overall, I love Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue I think is a very solid leader overall. I think he can actually compete in the meta. Like, I know some people think like Goku Black is the better leader or whatever, and I'm like, or Trunks, and I'm like, yeah, maybe actually. But I want to keep trying Vegeta, like, especially since I'm only sticking to the starter deck for now, and for Fusion World. Yeah, I was like, why am I blanking? Anyways, thank you all so much for again. Let me know your thoughts on the game. If you're playing it, like, I want to know, because I'm still kind of experimenting. That's why I didn't really, like, dive in yet. Like, I know stuff. Like, I know Broly's strong. I know, Gohan's strong, like, the green color. Ginyu's a meme. Frieza and Cooler are kind of good, too. Like, they can win events. I've seen some Vegeta builds actually win events, too. So, like... And I've beaten Broly's on ranked. Like, I've beaten Broly decks. I fight nothing but Broly, granted, and not all of them are good, but I have faced against good decks, like the ones who hard drop, like the Sun Gohan and the 8-drop Broly. Not the Sun Gohan, but the 8-drop Broly for sure. Like, someone dropped out on me, they almost killed me, I survived, I comboed out, and then I made a comeback and won, because they didn't have any blockers. Because I hit him with the 5-drop Vegeta, he only had 2 life. So, luckily it went through. But yeah, he thought he could end me. It didn't work out, and I was like, dang. But yeah, that's just at the starter deck. I'll let you know how it evolves, like on the digital version, because I don't think I'll get physical cards for this deck. So, mostly wanted the code. Thank you all so much again. I'll catch you all for the next video, alright? No DMAA is logging off.